October is Mental Health Awareness Month here in the Philippines. And this is the perfect time to talk about it because napakaraming tao ang nagsastruggle nito quietly. How to balance our life, our work, and having our peace of mind. So let me share with you 5 learning points how to find calm in the middle of chaos. If you are like me, a mother who's working at home, managing all the deadlines while your kids are roaming around, sobrang gulo ng bahay, maraming more responsibilities sa bahay, and it feels like yung kapayapaan na hinahanap natin, yung peace na hinahanap natin becomes a luxury. I know that work from home setup is a dream work setup ng nakararami, most especially ng mga nanay. Because we don't want that traditional working routine, nagigising ka ng maaga, magluluto ka ng baon mo, maliligo ka, magpe-prepare ka, magko-commute ka, bago ka makarating sa work mo. And it's totally different when you just wake up and then you go start with your work. But in reality, how do you picture a work from home? You can literally work anywhere in your home, di ba? Pwedeng nasa kwarto ka, pwede kang nasa dining, pwede kang, kung meron man kayong designated talaga na office room, well, that's good for you. But in reality, you cannot do that, most especially if you have toddlers, if you have kids, na sometimes even though you lock yourself inside your working room, but you can hear yung kanilang noise, may umiyak, may nadapa, may ayaw kumain, may ayaw maligo. You cannot help yourself but to go out in that room and help or assist your child, diba? And all of a sudden, you have this guilt feeling that you cannot focus on your work. Or sometimes naman you have this guilt feeling na you cannot attend to the needs of your child even though nandyan ka na lang sa bahay. Learning point number 1, acknowledge that you can't do everything at once. And that's okay. First step to mental balance is acceptance. You need to accept that your daily life ay hindi magiging perfect. Stop chasing perfection. Now, let's talk about that something truly helped me. Mindfulness and the concept of slow living. When we say slow living, it doesn't mean naman that you're lazy, that you're unproductive. Actually, when you say slow living, it means you're just doing things intentionally. Sometimes you need to break your routine para lang makapagbigay ka ng at least 5 to 10 minutes peaceful or quiet time for yourself. Like for me, pagkagising ko sa umaga, instead of scrolling kaagad sa social media, I need to make sure na magbabasa ako ng Bible because that will give me peace of mind and starting my day right and having that right state of mind and heart because magiging bala ko kasi siya. Ito yung armor and shield ko all throughout the day kung ano man yung mangyayari sa akin sa bahay, the way I run my family, my kids, my work, and everything, lahat ng mga mangyayari sa akin all throughout the day. That will be my guidance kung ano man, kung paano ko i-deal, kung paano ko mag-react, and paano ko mabibigyan ng solution yung mga bagay-bagay. So, that makes me calm because I know that meron akong guide na sinusunod and I know that it is the right thing to do. That is my quiet time and that is my me time every day. I think 5 to 10 minutes lang yun ini-spend ko for that. And then of course, I utter prayer after I read my Bible. Sa inyo, if you need to have a cup of coffee before you start working, if you need to do your morning yoga, do so. Just give time, quiet time, alone time, or me time, kung ano man ang gusto mong tawagin dyan, for you to enjoy that very intimate, quiet moment for yourself. Learning point number 2, mindfulness helps calm the mind even when life is busy. When we slow down even in few minutes, we give ourselves space to think clearly, to respond calmly, and to avoid being burnout. Sometimes peace naman kasi doesn't need that you need to be in front of the beach or you go on for vacation. Hindi naman mo naman kinakailangan yun. Sometimes peace is having a quiet 5 minutes quiet time before magising yung anak mo. Now, let's be honest. Sometimes systems don't really make things easy for us, lalo pat naka-work from home setup ka. Para kang 24/7 dapat na available. And I'm happy that with the companies that I'm working right now, we really set boundaries. Like from after 8 to 5, hindi na talaga kami nanggugulo sa isa't isa or we don't communicate work-related. We still communicate sometimes, but it's not really work-related. And if it's your day off, you're off. If you're on leave, you're really on leave. But unfortunately, other companies do not practice that. Lalo pat yung mga 24/7 na mga negosyo. Even though you're out of your duty, kapag may kailangan sa'yo, kinokontak ka pa rin nila. And we cannot really control these things like, deadlines, client demands, or even economy. But there are things that we can control. Set your clear work hours. Turn off your notification after your working hours and learn to say no kapag
Learning
full
point
na
number
ang
3,
plate mo.
protect
I will
your
always
boundaries.
remember yung sinabi sa akin ng friend ko that you cannot complain sa mga bagay that you allow to happen. It can be your spouse, your friend, or anyone. Minsan kasi tayong mga nanay, feeling natin superwoman tayo.
Learning point
superheroes
number
tayo.
4,
But
ask
in
for
reality,
help and share your
minsan
struggles.
kapag kinikerry natin lahat ng loads and we spare them, nagpapaka-heroic tayo and we spare them na, sige, ayoko na siyang abalahin kasi siya din may iniinda. But if you know that you need help, try to reach out for help. Wala namang masama eh. If they cannot, it's okay. At least, hindi mo inako lahat. And I do believe that there are people around you who's willing to help and capable to help you. If there is one thing that I've learned as a working mom is that balance doesn't mean equal time. Balance is equal respect. You respect your work, you respect your rest, you respect your family, and you respect your boundaries. I always say that you cannot help others or you cannot pour something sa ibang tao if you yourself, you are empty. Self-care is not about being selfish. Self-care is about being responsible to yourself. Because if you practice feeling yourself or helping yourself, you will be able to help many people around you. So to every mom, dad, freelancers, young professionals, working students,
Learning point number 5,
remember that self-care is
doing
not
best
indulgence.
and you deserve
It's a rest.
maintenance.
And the good news is you can have your quiet, peaceful moment for yourself, even in small ways, anytime, anywhere.
This has been Tinatalks produced by the Human Rights Development Organization. Thank you for spending time with me today. Don't forget to stay connected. Follow us on Facebook at tinatalks.hro and on TikTok at tinatalkshRDO. Until next time, let's keep the conversation going.